Hello, my Gemini friends. This is Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do your 90-day ahead forecast. So let's see, this is going to encompass October, November, and December. I have the major arcana here, 22 cards, all of the major arcana from one of my favorite decks, the After Tarot. This deck depicts kind of the next step, so that's why I like it. We'll choose one major arcana for each month, October, November, and December. So let's start there. What's the one card my Gemini friends need to see for October? Ah, there it is, coming right out. The moon. Things are hidden from you perhaps this month. Things can be a little bit of confusion as well. What's happening for November? Oh, well, we lost a couple, so we have to pick those up. There were more than two, so we're going to put them back. November. No, come on, we're going to... All right, so we have the High Priestess and the Strength card out and open, but not really what we wanted to see. One card. So let's see if they come out again. What's happening? One card here for the Geminis, please. One card. November. What is the one card my Geminis need to see in November? There we go. The Magician. You see how that just flew right out? I love it when it does that. December. What's happening in December for the Geminis? December. Ooh, there we go. The High Priestess. Now, didn't we just have her out there with the Strength card, I think? There we go. All right, bottom of the deck is Justice. So you're not the only sign to get Justice, the bottom of this deck. I don't know whether or not you'll be receiving some legal justice, but I think things will be a little bit more balanced, feel a little bit more fair toward the end of the year. Let me stick that. I'll move my heart there. That right there. All right, so here we are. We're going to choose 3 cards for each month to determine what's happening in each month and how you need to handle it. So let's start with October here. Let's warm these up a little bit. I did meditate before I came on camera, so let's see what's happening for my Geminis in October. Gemini, Gemini, Geminis. October, what is it they need to know? What is the moon hiding from them? What is it? 3 cards. We only need 3 cards. 1 or 2 at a time would be nice. One or two cards at a time would be lovely for my Geminis. There's 2. Thank you. This is the top, the Ace of Pentacles. Fabulous. Perhaps you're not seeing the opportunity just yet. Perhaps you see it, but you have to make a decision on it, and you're not quite clear which way you want to go. There might be some things that you need to investigate about this opportunity, my Geminis. One more card here, please, for the Geminis. One card. October. One card for the Geminis. There it is. The 6 of Pentacles. You know, it might look like a very generous offer. Oh, excuse me. It might look like a very generous offer, but you might have to look at it a little bit closely. It's going to be perhaps a difficult decision for you. It's not going to be an easy thing. October might be a month of turbulence for you. I think the full moon for everybody, October 13, is really going to change things dramatically. It's an Aries full moon at 20 degrees. Yeah, you're going to end whatever it is you've been carrying, whatever it is you've been struggling with. You're going to take care of it. You're not going to do it anymore. You're going to put it down. If it's guilt, put it down. You are the magician here in November. You can do whatever you like, my Gemini friends. You can create it however you want. Now be careful, the magician is sometimes a manipulator. So you don't want to be manipulating the situation, but on the other hand, you don't want to be manipulated either. Okay, we need one more card for November. Queen of Pentacles there, so it might be with your Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth... pardon me, earth sign partner. Perhaps this is just you being a little bit more stable, a little bit more grounded. Once you put this down and regain your control of the situation, put your tools to work. One more card for November. There we are. Thank you. Finding your balance. Exactly. Put this down, find your tool, put your tools to work, find your balance, find your stability, and find your balance here. Perfect. What's happening in December for my Geminis? December with the High Priestess. What are the plans that are happening here? Work. Work is on the table. Justice, again, justice. Well, maybe in December, my Geminis, you will be seeing something come to a close. If it's legal, by all means, get legal guidance. But whatever your feeling on it is what's true, what's accurate, okay? And most of the time when we see justice, it is justice in your favor coming in. Just one card. Well, the sun gave me a flash, but it was in a group of many. So the world, yes, you are going to be bringing whatever this cycle is to an actual close, finishing it up, time to move on. All right, time to put this down, regain your stability, regain your balance, and get some justice, most likely in the workplace, my Gemini friends. And who do we have here? The High Priestess. Holy cow. So December is going to be a fateful month for you. We've got 1, 2, 3 major arcanas there. 2 here, and that's it. Yeah, December is going to be a fateful month. That's what I'm seeing. All right, so what do we have here? We're going to do that in just a minute. Let's pull an animal, Spirit of the Animals Oracle card for you, my Gemini friends. Spirit of the Animals Oracle. What is it my Geminis need to see? Geminis. One card for the Geminis, please. Just one. Which one? Okay, neither of those. Let's see. One card. Just one. That one. Thank you. Butterfly, rebirth. And I really feel like that's coming for you in December. Fabulous. Butterfly, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Well, you know, sometimes the road is a little bit topsy-turvy. And sometimes, you know, it takes a little bit of courage and determination to get to where you want to go. So, you know, love every part of your journey. You know, I look back on my life and I can see the stepping stones of how I got where I am now. So it's just a matter of finding your balance in that, finding your peace with it. All right, my Gemini friends? Here we go, my Gemini friends. Let's see what October has in store for you. Remember, you're the butterfly. It's time for a rebirth here, and I think you're going to have it by the time of December. So we have the moon here clouding things in October, the Ace of Pentacles, a new financial opportunity coming in, could even be a windfall, you know, something on the idea of an inheritance, a raise, something coming to you. I think it's probably a new path for you though, and the decision is not an easy one. It's going to take a real generosity for you to be able to get this done. Rest assured, you have the tools to make this happen in November with the Magician card. So what is the generosity that's coming in for you in October? The sun, it's going to be beautiful. Now that's a Leo. You might have someone coming in that's going to help you. In general, I think it's going to be, you know, just a really beautiful time of good fortune coming in for you. That Ace of Pentacles, we had the moon pop out too. So I'm going to keep these, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the moon. So I would say to you, the moon might bring a little bit of disappointment, dissatisfaction. The Three of Swords is pain and sorrow, but in this particular deck, it's all wrapped up neatly in a nice blue calm ribbon. So you have made your peace with it, or you will be making your peace with it. But at the same time, you know, it's still lingering. So you've got to put some distance between you in this situation. So, you know, the moon again is going to clear things up. And I really think that's our full moon here in October 13. That's an Aries full moon. The moon, by the way, too, is a card of Pisces. But we have the sun here. And, you know, rest assured that even though you're putting some distance between yourself and something that didn't go well or didn't feel good, doesn't feel good maybe, it is going to get brighter. It is going to get better. The sun is out assuring you good fortune. Tell me what the Ace of Pentacles is here for, please, in October for our Gemini friends. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for our Gemini friends? The Emperor. So there is an Aries person involved. Excuse me. There is an Aries person involved, the Emperor here. And you know, they rule the money. They rule the money. It could be that you are in control of the opportunity that's on your path. It could be that, you are looking at it with too rigid a viewpoint, and that clouds your vision. You need to keep an open mind about this, I think. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. So, if it does mean that you have to take control of the money to move forward, by all means do so. But I think this might be an opportunity being offered to you that you are, stubborn with. Not allowing. Allow, my Geminis. It's the Ace, okay. This Eight of Swords. You are trapping yourself here. Okay, the Judgment card and the Seven of Wands. So, hold on a second. 1 second. I don't know why my mail keeps opening and changes the lights. But anyway, the Judgment card. The Judgment card is that new beginning, Scorpio energy on the table here, the Seven of Wands. It's been a struggle to get to this point. And I think really the struggle has been with the decision to do this, because this feels like it's a tender with this Three of Swords. It feels like it's a tender situation for you, my Gemini friends, in October. What's happening with the Two of Swords here, please? Thank you. The Justice card, bringing it in. All right, well, this is the decision to make this right, to make it fair, to make it what you want it to be. This is a decision that you need to make. Not an easy thing to do. Your heart is pure in this, I want to say. Geminis, what's the decision about here in October? That's where the cloudiness comes in. That's where the confusion comes in. But I do think that you're going to see things clearly on this full moon. The Eight of Cups and the Fool. Know that it's walking away, jumping off into the abyss is the right thing for you to do. There's always an element of the unknown anytime you make change, my Gemini friends. But the rebirth is going to be beautiful for you. The Page of Pentacles coming in with the moon. So there is this opportunity that's going to be offered to you with the light of the moon by most likely the full moon. All right. And it's going to be something steady. It's going to be something that is important to you. What else is coming in with the moon, please? October for my Gemini friends. Coming in with the moon for my Gemini friends. Thank you. The Page of Cups. Well, it's probably an offer made with love. It might not be the right offer, and that's why you're being stubborn. That's why you're thinking, no, I don't think so. Okay, it's not quite fair enough yet. I'm going to walk away if it isn't fair. You might even be walking away anyway. Now, I don't think this is relationship. I think this is work. We've got work here. It certainly could apply to almost anything in your life where you are being offered an opportunity and you have your backup, you're fighting against it, you're not allowing. This offer is being made with love, okay? And it's important. It's valuable to you. So you need to pay attention to it. Find out what you need to find out, because the moon does, as I say, hide things. You might need to wait until the sun puts its light on it, shines its light on it. And here's our Ten of Wands dropping out too. Ten of Wands right here. So I think around the time of the full moon, you are going to see some things start to fall away. At least, the cloudiness is going to start to fall away. Tell me why the Ten of Wands is here. The Ten of Wands, thank you. Six of Swords, moving on to your happiness. You have got to put this down so that you can move on to your happiness. Now, does that involve a Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo? Or is it really just you going for your more grounded, more stable, more caring self? The Three of Pentacles. You're trying to build that. You're trying to build your stability here in November. And the Magician tells me that you absolutely have the tools to do that. So it's just a matter of how you want to build it, what you see in your future. Three of Wands, exactly what you see in your future. You're building the future that you want here. Your stability, you're grounded, this is matter of fact. I'm going to do this, and that's it. The Queen of Pentacles is very very grounded, very earthy. It's like, okay, I have to do this, and let's get out of my way. Where are you finding your peace with this? With the Temperance card, balancing your emotions, finding a comfortable place to exist within whatever turmoil was October. Okay, and now you have the Ace of Cups. So is there a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, whoops, pick that up, in your future in November? Well, 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 the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups can represent new love, can represent a new child, can represent really your senses being fulfilled so that your cup runneth over. That's typically how you see it. Here it's a beautiful tree growing in our coffee cup. I love when the baristas do that. But you are in fact building for your future, and I don't think it's going to be long. We've got threes here. 3 weeks, 3 months. This is a 3-month overview, so it might be within this time frame. It's happening here with the Ace of Cups and finding your balance. You might be finding your balance with a love that you are leaving behind. In other words, coming to terms with the fact that there is still great love there, but it's not quite the same as it was. And it might have been a situation that you had to put some distance between you and the other party. Moving on from the struggles. 10 of Wands. Moving on into happiness. 6 of Swords is changing your thought process as well as actual physical moving on, perhaps. But it is the 4 of Pentacles, building your stability. You are going to find your comfort here. You're going to find your place. I think you might be displaced over here. In other words, there might be a new offer that you are fighting against, and you're really not in the right place in your life just yet. But you are going to find your peace with that. You are going to find your place, and you're going to find a really comfortable, stable zone here with the 4 of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. You're going to hear these messages soon. These messages. You're going to hear the messages that you need to move forward here and put your tools to work here with the Magician. Oh, there we go. Strength. It's not going to be easy. You're going to need your courage. You're going to need your determination. You're going to need your actual physical strength. And I don't mean, brute force. I mean physical stamina to do this. It's not going to be easy. The Magician. Yeah. And the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There you are, making a final decision come November, making a decision for your future, making a decision for you so that you can build and create the future that you want. And that future is a very comfortable future. The Queen of Pentacles likes her nice and fine things. She likes to be in comfort. You are moving on so that you can be happy. You are putting down whatever this burden is. It could even be some guilt from whatever this situation is. Heaviness, heavy-hearted too with the 3 of Swords. So you're going to be putting that down. You're going to be finding your peace and moving forward. King of Swords, a final decision here in November. And that decision worries you, my Gemini friends. I would imagine it would. Anytime there is change, it worries people. What do we have here? This is the Butterfly, rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. That's our Magician. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. So now it's time for you to really fall in love with the part of your journey that you are building. You are putting together. So what is it that you are working on here? I was going to pull an oracle card, but I'm called back to December before I do that. What's the 8 of Pentacles? There, thank you. The 6 of Wands. Success at work, success at what you're working on, success, it might even be going public. You might be going public with whatever this justice is at work. So it could be that you are publicly recognized at work. Congratulations. Could be that your project comes to a public conclusion. 3 of Cups, you're celebrating whatever this success is. You're going to be celebrating it. This could also be a group of people that you work with. Now remember, we're talking about the High Priestess here. So things are built in mystery. She's also the influence from the bottom of the deck, as well as Justice. Again, December is going to be an important month for you, my Gemini friends. Thank you. The 9 of Pentacles. December is going to find you independent. Woo-hoo. Okay? Really, December is going to find you self-satisfied, self-sufficient, and independent. Just really feeling good. That's going to bring in this Queen of Pentacles energy, but in a much more, oh God, how do I want to say it? It's a much more secure way, because you are not dependent on other people for this. Okay, you are self-supporting, self-sufficient. Now, I don't mean that you're going solo and opening your own company, although that is certainly a possibility. But I think at work you are comfortable where you are, and you really don't have anyone in control of what you're doing. You're in control of it. Tell me what's coming to an end here, please, with the world in December. Not only is it the end of the year, what's coming to an end for my Geminis with the world? A chapter is closing in your life. Now, again, I don't mean that you are leaving where you are. You might be. The Ace of Wands is new growth, new inspiration, new spark, something to get excited about, new passions. It's also power. So when I said you're going to be on your own, that's where the power lies. You are finishing up the cycle of being powerless at other people's mercy, at other people's justice. Okay, it's time for you to be on your own and bring about your own justice, my Gemini friends. The Ace of Wands, passion, excitement. So you might have a new love here coming in, as we talked about, might even be a Sagittarian. The Seven of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You know, I think you've waited a long time to bring this cycle to an end, because there are such deep feelings there. Again, lots of deep feelings here on the table, but it's a matter of dealing with it in a calm, cool, reserved way. The High Priestess is all about mystery and secrets. So whatever you're doing, you might be doing it behind the cloak or up your sleeve, however you want to look at it. But the High Priestess is also very, very intuitive, as is our King of Cups. All of the Cups card rely on intuition. But they're also cards of deep emotion, deep feeling. So this is a very loving, generous, kind feeling here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio might be in the picture. Generally an older person that you go to for perhaps some sage advice, for some counsel, or just to get a hug when you need one, all right? You're waiting to build this legacy here. I don't know that you have yet. Tell me why the Justice card is, thank you, the Ten of Pentacles. Well, if this is legal, get legal advice. That's why I have to say that. If this is legal, it's most likely going to result in a fairly large settlement. Or it could even be a situation that finally becomes just within a family. The Ten of Pentacles is a card of family as well as wealth. It's a card of, people coming together with their all of their resources, putting all of their resources together for their collective well-being. All right, and we had the Three of Cups over here, right? Didn't we? I thought we did. Come on. The Three of Cups. Nope. Maybe we didn't. Yeah, celebrating right here. This might be those people that you're working with. That might be a family unit here. Where's the Justice come in here, please? With the Knight of Cups. Again, loving energy here. Offer whatever settlement that you are offering with love, with generosity, with kindness. You're going to have this right here. So somebody made you an offer back in October, and it might be settling out here in December. The Knight of Cups, it's going to be an emotional situation. And, it doesn't have to be a love situation. Could be a family situation. But even at that, whatever the offer is, it's going to strike an emotional chord in you, whether or not it is connected emotionally to you or not. It's going to give you an emotional reaction, this offer, this justice. And it's going to be a feel-good emotion. That's the Five of Swords. It's time to lay this down. It's time to stop fighting this. You have been struggling with this for quite a while. Tell me why the High Priestess is here, please, for our Geminis. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on the table. But the Queen of Wands is extremely focused. She does not let go. Once she gets her claws, and I'm saying that because she is Hawk here in this particular deck, well, once she gets her claws into something, she doesn't let it go. Are you kidding? She's got a hold of it. It's like she's fierce. She's fiery. She's the queen of action. She's going to take whatever action is necessary to achieve her goal. And you might be doing that quietly. You might be doing that privately. You might need to perhaps get another degree or another certification designation. The High Priestess is the keeper of the scrolls, and there are your obligations coming in. You're focused on your obligations. I think you're focused on changing the way you handle them. The Devil is also a card of temptation, and where we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, I can't leave that out. The temptation might be to move to another partner. Obligations, restrictions could also be a Capricorn here. And the King of Wands, wow. Okay, the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as I said. You know, there might be this might be a couple situation that you have obligations between you. It might be a family situation where there is a battle for control between the focus where you want to take the, I think this is business, where you want to take the business. It's most likely a family business here, it feels like. But the Devil here, you know, the King of Wands is the director of the show. So maybe the king is being challenged by the queen. Tell me a little bit more about the High Priestess, please. What does the High Priestess need to know? What advice does she have for the Geminis in December? Quietly. Six of Pentacles, the generosity, okay? The generosity, the give and take, the back and forth. So you are obligated, it feels like, to have this generosity between you, this flow. So I think it's been a struggle here. I really think this is a family business. You know, there's a lot of emotion here tied up with this wealth. And it is truly wealth. So this is a prosperous business, is what I'm seeing. So do you want to leave this business, my Gemini friends? Do you feel like it's been enough already and it's time to, you know, Eight of Swords, feeling trapped? Put some distance between you. The Seven of Cups. We had the Seven of Swords too, didn't we? Yes, we did. The Six and the Seven of Swords. So not only are you moving on, you are leaving it behind. You are putting some distance between you. So let's pull a unicorn oracle card for you, my Gemini friends. Thanks so much for joining me here on Vimeo or Patreon. I really do appreciate your support of my channel, my endeavors, my readings. Private readings are always available at karmic1tarot.com. I do like to leave 10 spots open a week so that I have people come in if they want a quick reading or private reading very soon. We can do that usually. There are links to all of that in the description box below. What's happening here? One card. There we go. And the last message for you, my Gemini friends, is healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. Well, you know, give and take is also, you know, a very healing energy. The Temperance card here is also give and take. It's finding your balance here also. So try not to cause any permanent rifts where you are. Change is good. Rebirth is fabulous. Open to the rewards of change here with the butterfly. It's time for you to come out of the cocoon, but do it with kindness with those around you, okay, my Gemini friends? No need to step on, well, you're going to have to step on toes. It's not going to be comfortable all the time here with this Three of Swords, especially in October. But it is something that you are healing from, something that you can help heal others with as well. My Gemini friends, thanks again for joining me, and we will speak soon.